Welcome back to Across Louisiana. Well, it's been a while since we've had a visit from the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank. They're always welcome, doing great work here in the community. You're here to tell us about what's new with them. Is Mike Manning. Welcome back to the show, Mike. Long time no see.
Good to see you.
Always lots going on. I know you have lots of needs to meet and lots of programs to do just that. So tell us what's new.
Well, we're getting ready for September with Hunger Action Month, and it's really the kickoff of the holidays for us, where we really try to raise awareness and get impact to raise food and raise funds.
So I know that we talked a little bit off camera. I know summertime can be a challenging time sometimes for the food bank. I mean, give me the scoop a little bit on how that went for you this year.
Well, summers are generally the most challenging time for food banks. It's when people aren't thinking about feeding the hungry, they're thinking about what are they going to do with the kids, summer vacation, all the sports and other things that go on during the summer. So it's really a challenging time for us because the kids are out of school and they're looking for more food. So what we try to do each year is we've tried to raise awareness earlier and earlier so that we can bridge that gap through the summer. And this summer, while tough, was not as tough as we've seen in the past few summers.
Always great to hear that. One of the things is the best part about the food bank are the great programs that you put in place, like Hunger Action Month, and some of the others. Give me a scoop on some of that.
Well, again, we'll be doing Trevors Wish, honoring Trevor Sims. We're working with CC's and Canes on the effort to collect food. They'll be collecting food throughout the month to honor Trevor's wish to feed the hungry. And if you'll recall, Trevor was a young boy who had cancer and was so much more concerned about others that he wanted to feed the hungry because he had experienced hunger himself.
It's always a very great and inspirational story and a worthwhile one to repeat and to get people in there. I think people here in the Greater Baton Rouge area probably don't realize the scope of the food insecurity problem here. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, food insecurity is a major problem, and even in some of the surrounding parishes, it's a greater problem because of the more rural nature. But when you start talking about kids having to go without meals or not knowing from where their next meal will come, it really kind of brings it home to you. And now we're seeing more and more seniors who have outlived their fixed income retirements who are looking for assistance and are in need because of the cost of prescription medicines. And how do they make the choice between prescription medicine or food or trying to keep the air conditioner on to stay cool? It's difficult.
It really shows the importance, especially now, of financial gifts to help you in this goal of doing that. I mean, this is really a way that people can give that has a direct impact right here in the community in the Greater Baton Rouge area.
It really is. And when you start talking about people talk about the difference between giving food or giving funds, we can do so much more with the funds because we can access national donations, so free product. We can get it into Baton Rouge just for the cost of transportation. So that leverages that dollar into so much more than just one or two canned goods.
I know you mentioned a little bit about Trevors Wish, but talk to me a little bit more about just the impact that that's had here. Obviously, that was something that I think is in people's minds now. They know that story. But tell me a little bit about sort of the difference that it's made for you.
Well, it's been very good from the standpoint of its raising awareness, and it
Right.
keeps it top of mind, and it brings it home to children because it's personal. We lost Trevor, which was very difficult for us, all of us who got close to him.
Certainly.
But his spirit just keeps us going. He re-energizes us, and every time we think of Trevor, we think of his smile and his caring and compassion for others.
Mike, if people are watching this now and they're moved to give of their time, talents, or money, where do they need to go to find out more information about the food bank and what they can do to make a difference?
They can go online to our website at www.brfoodbank.org. They can volunteer, they can donate, they can do almost anything they want regarding the food bank right on there.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on and
Great.
telling us all
Thank
about
you.
it and for
Appreciate
the great work you do here. When we come back on Across Louisiana, we'll wrap it up. Don't miss it.